Governor Pritzker, for the first time, calling for the removal of President Trump from office.
This on the same day the president said dangerous cities like Chicago should be used as training grounds for the military. Political reporter Chris Ty here now with all that and new details on the 100 military troops the president wants to send to Illinois. Chris?
Joe and Erica, even for two politicians that are political enemies and who spar regularly, this day stands out from the rest. You'll hear what they said here in a second. As for what troops are headed here, the likeliest will be from the Illinois National Guard, which insiders say Governor Pritzker has control over.
From Washington, we should use some of these dangerous cities as training grounds for our military, National Guard, but military. Because we're going into Chicago very soon.
To Chicago.
Suggest that you're going to arrest people, or that people don't deserve to be U.S. citizens when they are, just because they oppose the President of the United States. And there is something genuinely wrong with this man, and the 25th Amendment ought to be invoked.
Sparring continues, as does the planning for which set of 100 military troops are Illinois bound. To help protect ICE agents and facilities, as requested by the Department of Homeland Security.
I think the president's going to go and activate the National Guard trying against.
If the former head of the Illinois National Guard is right, it will require Governor Pritzker, who vehemently opposes Guard activation, to pass along the orders from the feds to Illinois Guard leadership if it comes down, because he does sit atop the Guard's chain of command.
The governor cannot refuse to pass that order to the adjutant general or stop the process himself, unless he deems it completely illegal, and that's going to be a pretty broad swath.
Hayes would then expect Pritzker to almost immediately begin legal proceedings to stop it.
I'm sure his attorney general's office is ready to do something because he's so adamant against it.
Pritzker saying his legal team's ready.
Immediately go to court. We're prepared to do that. Believe me when I tell you that the law is on our side when it comes to keeping troops out of the city and out of the state.
Illinois Republicans say Pritzker's part of the problem.
We've seen these tensions rise here at home, driven at times by our very own governor, who just yesterday called agents jackbooted thugs. He went further, urging Illinoisans to fight with everything we have.
The call-up of 100 not considered large in Guard circles and could be mobilized fast.
Usually 48 to 96 hours for a full stand-up.
So you could conceivably have this in place next week if you put the pedal to the metal.
That would be correct.
Back to Governor Pritzker calling for President Trump to be removed from office. We just got a statement from the White House before we came on the air that says, among other things, quote, President Trump is deeply concerned with the safety and security of all Americans, including those in Chicago, and he's stepping in where J.B. Pritzker failed. That's the end of that quote. Joe and Erica, back to you.
Chris, thanks.